Hello all, welcome back, Alan here. So, Jim, is it Croce? I'll go with the Croce. I could be wrong, guys. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. First reaction, first analysis, deeper dive. Why did I pick it? I can't remember. I think I just like the title, Bad Leroy Brown. I don't know this artist that I'm aware of, and I'm sure if it comes to me, I'll say so. It's not a long song. I've done some digging around. I always do. You know that, guys. If you're new to the channel, what happens is I'll go and find out about the artist if I don't know the song. Try and get some background info. But I want to hear this, see where it comes from. Bad Leroy Brown.
South side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more in trouble. You see, you stand about 6'4".
Oh, so there seems to be a little bit of mocking going on here. This was, sadly, from what I know, his first hit, and the rest were posthumous, big hits. This is his biggest single, but this was released in March of '73. Unfortunately, I think he passed in September that year in a plane crash. I'm going to let the song play out, but if you think, well, the south side of Chicago, this is in the '70s. This was the whole era of post-Vietnam. Post-civil rights. Maybe this was it's just a bit of satire about what it is to be a sort of a man with a reputation you don't deserve, or do you deserve? But it sounds charming, sounds nice. I like that sort of Dixie piano opening.
All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just call him sir. And it's bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog.
I get a sense this isn't gonna play out the way for Leroy the way it's supposed to. I really don't. I think the whole point of that, singing a song like this during that urban decay period, I mean, a lot of the world wasn't doing so well, and we were still post-war. There was still a lot of innate sort of violence and murkiness on the streets. When you think of things like Taxi Driver and stuff, you know, that was all in the air. The Godfather was about to come out a couple of years later. It was definitely a grittier time. And this just doesn't seem to be buying into that definition of a gritty man by reputation. I like it. But there's no malice in it. I don't hear any malice.
Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes, and he like to wear his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got a El Dorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. It's bad.
Is Leroy a purveyor of those working ladies of the night?
Bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, and meaner than a junkyard dog. We're Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice.
Oh, Leroy. Don't do that. Don't let your wandering eyes get you into trouble. I know what's coming.
Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown, he turned to mess about a mess
dog, that takes me to the Green Mile. Didn't he tell a story about how the dog was such a pleasant dog and then one day it wasn't? Is this Leroy meeting the jealous husband and finding out that he's not the meanest junkyard dog?
To fight him, and when they pulled down from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone.
It's comedy. So Leroy got his ass whooped. I think it was Alice Deek, was it? I saw something on Netflix, or maybe it was on Rogan, where he tells a story about the greatest lesson he ever learned about sort of manners and mutual respect was the two gentlemen who look after ladies decided to have a fight, and they did it with fists, put their guns on the car and everything. And one guy got his backside kicked, and the other guy said, "Why didn't you shoot him?" He said, "Because I didn't have to. We fought with our fists." And I think this is the opposite of that. It's more about being something you're not. Being that nasty version of an honest man, a decent man.
Bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard.
I mean, if you look at it through a cultural lens, right, the repeated comparisons to King Kong and a junkyard dog, really, that tells you the sort of tones of hyper-masculinity. Yeah, brute strength, violence, and imitations is a sign of real manhood. You know, have big muscles, beat people up. You also had the sort of Dirty Harry films come out. As much as you enjoy them, which I do, when you look around, you could write a song like this, which just pokes fun at it.
Yeah, you were better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
And Doris was his downfall. I love it. It's charming, it's witty, it's satirical, it's a bit punchy. You can read between it. You can pull from it what you want. I'm definitely I've picked my other song already. Or I'll let you know now, it's Time in a Bottle. I don't know why I like the title of it. I'm going to do that very shortly and hopefully post that following on quickly. Guys, join, subscribe. Enough of you don't. And those that do, I really appreciate you. Yeah, let's keep the journey going. I like that a lot. There's a lot of fun to be had from that. And there was still enough in that song to give it just a little edge. And I like his voice. I like the musicality. Yeah, we'll explore some more, guys. We're going to explore some more of this gentleman. Yeah, see you soon. Take care.